rich, baby. A real big Will is in the building. Oh, working my legs, nice. Good to see you, bro. I gotta get to work. I've been up since 6 a.m. and I'm just going big. What is going on? This crypto siege is, holy moly. I better get to work. Another crypto gem for you guys. What I do to be kind of a sleeper, kind of a sleeper right now. Chart is looking amazing. Shout out to mine as well. Turned me on this a minute ago. Shout out to mine as well. Okay, come on. Notional finance. What are we doing with that? Look into it. Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is a digital asset space. Happy Sunday. My boys got the W yesterday. That was good to see in college basketball. It's Sunday. It doesn't feel like a Sunday. Miss Crypto Siege is out doing her thing. And I've been doing a lot of stuff, but boy, 5 hours later, 7 hours later, doing a live stream. I've been doing some homework for you guys. I've been doing some research for you guys, and I can't wait to share that with you. Interesting stuff. Don't start messing up now. So I got to figure out what's going on with these browsers, because every time I turn around, is it this Microsoft Edge is crap? Is it the internet? Is Chrome better than Microsoft Edge? Like, what's going on? As soon as I go live, there's some issues there with the live stream as soon as I go live. But we're going to go with the market because, again, the market is just doing what the market does. Shout out to BitTrue, KuCoin. Shout out to Coinbase. Coinbase, interesting. That new exchange is, you would think with the billions that they got, that they would just figure out a better way to UI and UX that thing. It is not great at all, the real big Will. It is not great at all. I'm gonna tell you, man. It's just not great. The Pro.Coinbase exchange was awesome. This new thing they got going on here, just not great. Not great at all. But guys, listen. This is the time to kind of, in my opinion, in the Crypto Siege's home, certainly not financial advice. You guys know I'm not a financial planner or advisor, and I would never begin to tell you what to do with your money. For us in the Crypto Siege's home, this is about the time to buy, and we're on that journey for 90 to 99% projects from down being over 90 to 99%. We're on that mission, and we invested a little bit more into something that we had already been invested in, but found another one for you guys. And this other gem, I don't know, we're going to look into Swarm, but this whole deal with real world assets and the tokenization of things, and that being put on blockchain is the future. And we got to get in where we can fit in, so they can, those platforms that have tokens that are accessible, but the participating on the platform is not, because US, they ain't trying to have it. These companies are not trying to deal with the US. It's amazing. Not trying to deal with the US. And some places, in some platforms, Canada as well. It's just amazing what regulators can do to stifle access, inhibit access for the average Joe and Jane. It is amazing. You know, the accredited investor thing is the biggest sham next to the FDIC insurance thing that you will ever find. That you will ever find. So we'll get into some the gem that I found and the gem that I added to in terms of I see the chart, I see real world asset platforms like Centrifuge highlighting this particular network, and obviously the token that's associated with it. You look at the chart, looks good. I can't wait to share that with you guys as well. But we got to get into what is going on with Canada. Is it true Canada is going to be delisting or asking their exchanges to delist stablecoins? I mean, that is something we got to get into that for sure. Let's go see. Let's go ahead and refresh. Oh man, I just think 83%. 5x is not bad. Let me refresh here. Just checking out Blur. Blur is a game changer, I think. So that's the total cryptocurrency market cap, 23,171. Let me refresh that again. Let's go over these numbers. Yeah, that's about right. Go over these numbers, Big Will. See what's going on in the space. There it is. Shout out to CoinGecko. Love CoinGecko, man. Love CoinGecko. Introducing global crypto classification standard jointly developed by 21 shares in CoinGecko. A clear framework on categorizing crypto assets. Okay, cool. Love what CoinGecko is doing. Absolutely love what they're doing. Listen, the total cryptocurrency market cap is 1.11 trillion. The Bitcoin dominance is at 40.2%. That's not a great number in terms of dominance if you're looking for an alt season. Low 30s, high 20s, certainly a lot better. Bitcoin is currently trading at $23,171. Ethereum is trading at $1,600. And XRP is trading at 37 cents. Some double-figure reds on the 7-day. That's interesting to note. 15 Polygon or Matic is down 15% on the 7-day. A lot of double-figure reds. And again, we're looking for these emerging blockchains or networks like Arbitrum, and we're looking for projects in Arbitrum that we think can win. But we got to pay attention to if these real world asset platforms are recognizing certain blockchains and networks. Got to pay attention to those. Really, really do. Really, really good doing. And you guys know that I shared Centrifuge with you guys, and I shared Ondu Finance. And one of those, Centrifuge. Is it .com? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to get back to Centrifuge. I think that's the one. Oh, you know what? Why don't I just do this? Again, that's the market, guys, and it's just doing what it does. Let me just go to the token real quick. Okay, got it. Go to the token. Here it is. Okay, now I got it up. Let's go over this Canada thing because it's very interesting. Very, very interesting if this is some accurate stuff here. What's going on? Mr. Mann shared this. At Mr. Mann XRP. Incoming black swan and delisting of stablecoins from Canadian exchanges. We got to check on this, see how factual this is or is not. The World Bank considers XRP and XLM stablecoins. Remember hearing that. So let's listen to Mr. Mann here. Then I'm going to go over.
That the implementation date for ISO 20022 is March 20th, 2023. What you may not know is on February 23rd, Canada had put out an article, or an article came up on Blockworks, I believe it is, stating that by March 23rd, all exchanges need to be regulated. If not, they need to leave Canada or they cannot operate within Canada. Also, they're stating within that the exchanges cannot do any more leverage tradings, and all the Canadian exchanges need to delist stablecoins. According to the World Bank, they consider XRP and XLM stablecoins. So that could be the catalyst we're waiting for here. So be on the lookout for a black swan of sorts.
So I mean, I get what he's saying there, but that could very well be the the G7 and G20 nations play on CBDCs. It could be that their CBDC play, so that if you want to exit out of crypto or come into crypto, you have to do it by way of the central bank digital currency. I mean, that could be the play. It doesn't necessarily mean XRP and XLM. Would it be great? But we don't know. This is from Blockworks. Crypto exchanges have 30 days to register with Canadian regulators. Excuse me. This came out February 23rd from Casey Wagner. The Canadian agency is asking exchanges that will defy the new policies to stop serving customers in the country. The new guidance, which expands upon rules put forward in December, include a laundry list of new commitments exchanges must make in order to complete the pre-registration and eventual actual registration process. Exchanges must commit to the practice known as segregation in crypto custody and maintain a chief compliance officer under the new rules. They also must adhere to the elimination of leverage trading and halting the sale and holding of stable coins. This is interesting because Canada has always been so crypto friendly. So it just feels like to me, now this is from the World Bank. It feels like to me that this is the central bank digital currency play. We said on this channel a number of times that a new war is taking place, and we believe it's going to be between central banks and commercial banks, and kind of the relevancy they'll have, and perhaps the percentage of relevancy is going to flip-flop from commercial banks to central banks. Now, this is from the World Bank, I believe. Stablecoins for cross-border payments. Don't know why they call two digital assets stablecoins. I don't know. What do you want to say? It's there. That's what they wrote. That's what they put down. I don't know. I don't know. Stablecoins for cross-border payments. Stablecoin refers to a class of digital currencies that are relatively stable in terms of their price. Relatively stable. Stablecoins offer instantaneous processing and security of payments, as many cryptocurrencies do. They also offer stability with respect to their parity against fiat currencies. Two digital currencies that fall into this category are RippleNet's native digital currency, XRP, and Stellar Network's native cryptocurrency, Stellar Lumens. This is, look, we know that the content creators have been sharing this. We all know about it. For us in the digital asset space, it's odd that they would call these digital assets stable. But it's the World Bank. And they're not going to put it out for no reason, right? It's the World Bank. Are they going to provide misleading information to the BIS? Are they going to provide misinformation to the IMF? This is something that came from the World Bank. So it's interesting. It really, really is. Now, this article came from Blockworks in reference to The Canadian exchanges. That's interesting. I guess we could Google Canada to delist, asking exchanges to delist their stablecoins. It says halt the sale and holding of stablecoins. I mean, what else is there? Right, that's the in and on, that's the on and off ramp, isn't it? Is it not? For the most, on exchanges anyway, that's the on and off ramp. Now we got a lot of nice, great wallets, especially the XRP Labs wallet, XRP Labs, XRP Labs, right? From Visa Win. Let's see. Canada exchanges to delist stable coins. Maybe something's coming out maybe something came out other than from Blockworks. Decrypt, that's 4 days ago. Canadian regulators say no to algorithmic stablecoins. Crypto.com will delist Tether in Canada to comply. That was in January. Okay. Is this only having to do with Tether? Maybe this is only having to do with Tether. But that article did not say that. And Tether is not an algorithmic stablecoin. So we'll see what this Decrypt thing has to say here. But again, it's very, very interesting. But if I had to, now this is from Decrypt, and he is saying that this is about algorithmic stablecoins. All right, let's see. Let's go over this real quick. The Canadian Securities Administrators, made up of security regulators from each of the 10 provinces and 3 territories in Canada, have published a long list of new requirements for crypto companies wishing to stay legally compliant, and stablecoin platforms are clearly in the agency's crosshairs. Crypto asset trading platforms within the country will now be prohibited from allowing customers to buy or deposit stablecoins. Crypto asset trading platforms within the country will now be, this says stablecoins, doesn't say algo. Value reference crypto assets, VRCAs, without, or other value reference crypto assets without the CSA's prior written consent. Obtaining consent means meeting the administrator's many due diligence requirements, including ensuring that the stablecoin is fiat backed. Got it. So they're asking the people to take them off now, and then come in and comply and to kind of verify that you got some got the proper backing, that these are fully backed. So that's probably where, for greater certainty, we would not expect to provide consent in respect of a VRCA that is not fully backed by an appropriate reserve, but rather, this is a quote, but rather maintain its value through an algorithm, wrote a regulator in a published thing on Wednesday. Stablecoins are cryptocurrencies designed to maintain a relatively stable value, usually in reference to a typically involatile asset such as a fiat currency. Canadian regulators preferred to use the term VRCA. However, as some so-called stablecoins have not been so stable in the past, last May, Terra, we all know about that. More traditional fiat-backed stablecoins such as Tether, USDC, and BUSD use fiat-denominated reserves. The CSA requires that the trading platforms allow such tokens to be bought or sold only if their reserves are made of high liquid assets, cash and cash equivalents, and only if those reserves are held with a qualified custodian. They must also be subject to a monthly review by independent auditors, which must be made public in a timely manner. So that's interesting there. Interesting. So they got to be held by the qualified custodian, which is great. The reserves are to be held with a qualified custodian. Distribution of these tokens must also comply with Canadian securities legislation, since according to the notice, fiat-backed crypto assets generally meet the definition of security. This is another quote. Similar to fiat-backed crypto assets, we would generally consider VRCAs pegged to or backed by assets other than fiat currency to be a security or a derivative, the notice said. That would include assets backed by other cryptocurrencies, such as wrapped Bitcoin. Interesting. While the CSA recognizes use cases for stables, such as payments and volatility hedging, it also is considered them riskier than fiat, even those with which the regulator permits crypto platforms to trade. Any consent given should not be viewed as a statement that the VRCA has been distributed in accordance with Canadian securities legislation, and added. In the United States, the SEC issued a Wells notice to Paxos earlier this month, alleging that we didn't know about that. So, interesting there. Interesting there, right there. I got to tell you, that's interesting, to say the least. What's going on, Terrell Houses? Good to see you, bro. It's been a minute. BC in the Matrix. What's good? What's good? RC, how are you, bro? Morning, Siege. Have you heard about the 2 crypto reality shows launching this year? One is called Hourglass, and the other called Hello. Nope. I haven't heard about those. What's going on, Michael O2? India was talking about cross-border payments on 23rd of February. Yep, sure were. Ripple obviously has got some plays in India, and I believe they have some plays in play, without question. Rodwell Nobrega was good. Good day, Siege. Good to catch you. Good to see you guys here. So that is interesting to me. It's interesting. What's the due diligence going to be like? It feels like you're going to wipe out a lot of stables. Going to wipe out a lot of stables. Don't feel like USDC is at arm's length at all. Right? At all. Don't feel like that at all about USDC. Feel like they're good. But again, I still believe that the bigger picture play is introducing their stablecoins in the top G7, top G20 nations, not stablecoins, their CBDC. That's what I believe the absolute bigger play is, for sure. And I think there is kind of this thing between, half of the powers that be wanting stablecoins and the other half not wanting stablecoins. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see. Now, let's see what else. John Deaton is getting attacked. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? Let's see. So this amicus brief has been filed opposing John Deaton's amicus brief. What in the world? Jimmy James Filan shared this with us. The California plaintiffs have filed a brief in opposition to John Deaton's motion to file an amicus brief in the Zakanoff versus Ripple case. John Deaton has officially taken up residence in the California attorney's heads. John Deaton says, sounds like these plaintiff lawyers have a lot in common with the SEC lawyers. What did I say when the SEC attacked me? When they can't attack the message, they attack the messenger. Mr. Nobody asked, do you actually own Ripple shares as stated in this opposition? I own pre-IPO shares in several digital asset companies, including Kraken, Bitcoin, Ripple, Uphold, Link2, and PolySign. I also bought SoFi before it was public as well. I've been an open book from the beginning. Indeed, that pit bull, John Deaton. Wow. So apparently in this thing, they try to discredit the 76,000 XRP holders. I don't want to go over that little thing today on this stream, but that's interesting that they're mentioning the XRP holders. Interesting. So Brian Costello put the tweet out here, and John Deaton responded to it. Senator John Cornyn, with all due respect, Congress has also enabled the CCP/PLA. The failure to hold Gary Gensler at the SEC accountable for investigating capital market claims versus Sequoia's China principal, Neil Shen, has major consequences for our republic. Back in November, during a Fox News interview with former NSC and Chief House Intel investigator, I revealed my WFO FBI interview. FBI even asked what the heck the SEC was doing in the interview. In a Senate Armed Services hearing in the summer of 2021, your colleague revealed that everybody knows in both parties what's going on with Sequoia. What's going on with Sequoia's China affiliate? We may require new legislation, John Cornyn, this must be his congressperson, senator, which I know you've proposed, but we also need the SEC, the Department of Justice, and National Security to do their jobs and stop protecting foreign adversaries' crimes against the American people. That is Congress' role. Might I also add, why are Treasury meeting with Sequoia when the Department of Justice and SEC have criminal allegations against one of their global stewards? Is that common practice, or is it just because they are big donors? And you know, we say on this channel all the time, profits over country. And it's invaded this country in a big time way. Personal profits over country. John Deaton responds to this tweet from Brian Costello. Very important issue, and I believe this could be the end of Gary Gensler if it is properly investigated. Sequoia was also the top investor in FTX, and Sam Bankman-Fried had $200 million in Sequoia funds. Ask yourself, why do these folks have so much access to Gensler? It's just Tweet this out here if I can spell. What's wrong with my spelling these days? Don't know. So John Deaton is on it, and I love that we're getting this dude is really, he understands that he's doing something that's a bigger picture for everyone, but especially for people in the States, especially for people in the States. It's a big thing that he's doing. Absolutely big thing. And I always say you can judge the value of an idea or movement based upon the value of its distractors or deterrers. You really, really can. You think about people coming after John Deaton. You think about who is well, you think about the people who attack digital assets, more importantly, who attack Bitcoin. You got to think about who that is and why in the world of worlds would Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett be bothered by Bitcoin? Why in the world? Why in the world would they be bothered with it? You gotta ask yourself that question. It's because they recognize it as a new form of money and they don't have it or they're not in it. They invested their lives on the old form of money. Right? All right, let's go over some of the gems here. Let me share what I want to share with you guys. We talk about real world assets and how that's kind of where the space is going, right? What's happening here? Right, the tokenization of everything, and we covered centrifuge, right? Real world finance, right? Real world value. The on-chain ecosystem for structured credit, transparent, affordable, limitless. This is from Centrifuge. Working with Block Tower, Maker, Aave, Polkadot, Ethereum, Moonbeam, and Flow Carbon. And I told you that they have a token and things that they're looking to do, right? DeFi liquidity access is massively important. But and these guys are leading the way in kind of the RDAs, real world assets on the blockchain. They do have a token that you're accessible to, but you certainly can't participate in the US on the platform unless you're a qualified investor. In other countries, the vast majority of the G20 nations don't have this accredited investor thing like the US has. It'd be interesting to find out, of the G20 nations, how many of them have accredited investor requirements to invest in the markets. That would be really interesting. But I saw here, I remembered Aave and Maker, but I didn't recognize or remember Moonbeam. And I thought to myself, Moonbeam, okay. Because if these guys are number one player and they're building on Aave, I showed you the thing that they have on Aave. They're using Maker for stables. And obviously they're going to do some things on Ethereum. What are they doing on Moonbeam? What are they doing on Moonbeam? And it got me kind of thinking, reminded me that we're blessed with some Moonbeam and some Polkadex. And perhaps it's a time to see if we should get some more, level up, right? See what's going on. So I went over and, let me share this. I forgot to share this. What am I doing? I'm just talking. Forgive me, guys. I'm just talking, not sharing. What's going on right now? What's going on with you crypto seeds? But we shared centrifuge.io with you guys a few days ago and just kind of, find out where everyone else is going and get there first, right? That's one of the things that you want to do if you want to level up your finances. And the digital asset space is moving in that direction. It's no question. It's moving into the tokenization of real world assets on the blockchain. There's no mistake about it, right? We talked about securitized years ago. Years ago. And in fact, I think Centrifuge uses securitized for KYC. Pretty sure they do. Right? But here it is right here, right? And you can see Maker, Block Tower, Aave, Polkadot, Ethereum, and Moonbeam. Right? And I showed you the 10lake.centrifuge, right? Showed you that site. And it looked just like the regular Aave platform on there, right? Right? On-chain ecosystem, infrastructure, credit, lower cost of capital, DeFi, liquidity access. Right? They're going after the big stuff. Leverage the entire capital stack by accessing senior and super senior capital from leading DeFi, senior and super senior, right? The blue chippers, Maker, DAO, and freaking Aave, right? Some of the blue chippers from the leading DeFi stablecoin protocols, right? I mean, here's how it works. Issuers finance your real world assets by accessing affordable DeFi capital without banks or other intermediaries. Telling you the deal, telling you where it's going. Borrower, centrifuge, there's the money. They're going to eliminate broker fees, agent fees, and other fees, right? Again, find out where, that's what my mentor told me. My mentor told me, if you want to win in business, find out where everyone else is going and get there first. And when you show up an answer solution to a challenge or problem that a niche or an industry or a market may have. This is what they are doing at Centrifuge. And we get an opportunity to participate in what's going on. CFG token holders, CFG, right? That's what's going on there. So I said, let me look at Moonbeam. Let me see what's going on with Moonbeam. Let's take a look at the chart. Let's take a look at the chart. Shout out to Minus Wells for turning us on in the Crypto Sieges home to Moonbeam. Minus Well, hope you're doing well, my guy. Hope you're doing well. Let's looking at Moonbeam here and looking at some stuff. Shout out to the family from Nova Wallet. Circulating supply of Moonbeam is 584 million. Total supply is 1,057 million. So you look at the charts, right? See the charts here, 81% down on the year. You go to all-time high, it's 97% off the all-time high. Now, from the Crypto Sieges firm in terms of what am I looking to get? What am I looking to get into? That's a lovely number right there. Lovely number, right? Lovely number. Now, I look at the chart and just go to the 1 year. Just go to that 1 year and look at that chart. It's 31 cents is the all-time low. It's at 44 cents, so it's not very much above the all-time low. I just try to keep it simple, right? I just try to, tell me about this blockchain. Tell me about this network. Tell me about the community. Yeah, there's parachains and Moon River and Moonbeam. It's on the come up, as we like to say. Big Will. Moonbeam, Moon River is on the come up as far as the Crypto Siege is concerned. And I just look at that chart, not financial advice. You guys know the Crypto Siege would never begin to tell you what to do with your money. Make sure that whatever decision that you come to is based upon your own conclusions, right? Right? That's a chart right there. Hey, Big Will, that's a chart, bro. Terrell, yo, that's a chart. You know what I'm saying? That is a chart. What's going on, South Texas Crypto? Good to see you. What article, man? Did you put an article in? Why aren't you a blue venture, South Texas Crypto? What's going on there? Have you not been a blue venture? What the? Huh? What the hell's going on there? I did not know that, bro. What the world? What the world? I did not know that. Anyway, you're a blue Richard now, bro. Just tagged you in the reality show tweets. Crypto's Rouge. George Chung will be a judge on it. Altcoin Daily Twins are partnered with. Interesting. Wait token and hello token. What? Oh my, really? Wait token, hello token. These are real tokens? All right, let's see. Wait. Hello. Tokens. Let's see. But you guys see what I'm saying? This is what the crypto season has been doing all day. Exiting out of stuff that's kind of had their shot, had their run. Blue Wrencher. Yes, you have, my brother. Yes, you have. Right. So that's some interesting stuff there, right? I did not know that you want a Blue Wrencher. So I'm looking, that's just in the crypto season. So that's how I'm looking at it. Polkadot is massive. Their parachains and what they're looking to do is massive. It is the same thing as what the XRPL is doing with their side chains. They have a head start, obviously, on Ripple, but look, Ripple is just genius in motion. They just got, some of the best devs ever. So I'm not worried about that and how that's going to turn out, but some interesting stuff. Did you guys see that article about Canada and the stablecoins? And what do you guys think about that? I feel like that's a play for CBDCs. I just really do believe it. I don't think it ain't about the stablecoins as much as it is about it is about central banks staying relevant. Stablecoins can, and these nations are going to want a central bank as a currency as opposed to necessarily stablecoins. I think they can work alongside each other, and I think each nation will decide whether or not they can. Yeah, here's the article. Okay, thank you, South Texas. Here's the article on CSPX ETF token, in case you didn't see it before. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Because I just think, that's where we're going, right? That's where the digital asset space is going, in my opinion. It doesn't mean that other digital assets won't be in play, but the tokenization of everything, putting it on a blockchain, is what the capital markets, that's their play. That's their play for liquidity. And obviously it's going to start out with accredited investors and institutions and all that stuff. But why would you not see CFG or centrifuge eventually turning into crypto's version of TD Ameritrade? Why would you not see Ondu Finance turn into crypto's version of another app? What's that? Fidelity, right? It's just like a broker that's just providing stuff, right? So I know there's other more popular ones as TD Ameritrade, maybe Charles Schwab, whatever those things are like that, right? The tokenization of everything. This morning, gonechain.com. Okay, I'm going to check that out, man. Thanks. Tokenized world, says South Texas Crypto, digital asset securities, new markets, super apps where you can all trade all assets and all markets are the future. 10,000%. That's where we're going. And we just want to get ahead of it and participate how we can, when we can, right? And that's why I brought to you guys the CFG centrifuge token, because they're the leading players really in this movement right now. They're the leading players, and I don't know if BlackRock manages their assets or they manage Undo Finances stuff. Don't just take our word. Okay, so they got Maker in here, but they're using Maker as well, right? Thoughts on the management and collateral of a stablecoin, February 8th. Interesting. Audited by 6 different audits. Right. So this is probably Undo Finance. It's got governance, documentation, GitHub. I mean, look, and if you think the people from Centrifuge are doing that, oh, no. This governance and this documentation and this GitHub stuff is coming from their relationships with Maker, right? And Aave, which is a partnership, right? They hooked up with the blue chippers. And I'm sure sweetheart deals. Oh man, I did it again. All right, so that's the Moonbeam chart. That's the Moonbeam chart that I share with you guys. Interesting. Total assets financed, 316 million. Assets tokenized, 1,056 assets that are tokenized. TVL growth is up 123%. Let me share the new one that I found. It's interesting. It's out of Germany. And of course, they got that, they got that thing going on right here, South Texas. They got that thing that, 3 out of 4 are saying the same thing. 3 out of 4 of these companies are saying the same thing. The securities have not been and will not be registered under the U.S. Securities Act of 1933. As amended or with any other regulatory authority of any state or jurisdiction in the United States or Canada, and may not be offered, sold, or delivered with the United States or Canada, or to or for the account or benefit of any U.S. person or Canadian, and may be offered, sold, or otherwise delivered at any time. Only the transferees that are non-United States persons and non-Canadians. This is put together by 2 guys from Germany. It's called Swarm. It's swarm.com. The gold standard for blockchain-based finance. Trade real-world assets is what they're calling it. It's just another way for the same markets that we got now. That's all it is. It's just another name or phrase for the same stuff that we got now. They're just putting it on blockchain. It's going to be more efficient. It's going to be more cost-effective, 1,000%. But that's what it is. Trade real-world assets on chain today. 100% asset-backed, regulatory compliant. What's great for us in the digital asset space is there's chance to participate in their tokens if they have a token, and being early to what's coming, right? Remember, you and I, we're playing a game that 99.99% of the masses don't even know is being played. Right now, we got people hanging out in their 401ks, hanging out in traditional IRAs, for crying out loud. And work mutual funds. What? Mutual funds. 99.99% of the masses don't know about this game, Big Will. We're in the know, Terrell. We are in the know. Web3, self-custody, and protocol transparency. Well, how about that? Real-time asset verification, fully asset-backed, redemption linked to the markets. The Chainlink here, they got Block Daemon, Polygon. I know they're building some stuff on Polygon. RWA tokenization done the right way. assets, custodian, institutional grade partners, data, trustee, SwarmX, token holders wallet, registered trading. That's a nice little diagram. I like it. The gold standard, 100% asset backed. We tokenize publicly traded securities. Underlying RDLs held by institutions, no custodians, integrated with financial markets. That's all it is. Tokens are redeemable. Tokens are redeemable for the underlying RWAs. ISIN base, monthly disclosure of underlying assets, 24/7 trading on DeFi. How are they going to do that? Self-custody gives you full control of the assets. Trading is decentralized and regulatory compliant. Connect your wallet, it says. Interesting. The future of finance is here. Connect your wallet and experience the gold standard for blockchain-based trading. 99% of the masses are going to talk about what wallet? How do I connect my wallet? It's in my pocket. It's in my, what? It's made of leather. How do I connect it? So there's just some stuff there. What does Swarm do? Swarm is a blockchain platform that brings novel digitization and trading solutions to the world of traditional finance. Day to day, we work with real-world asset owners to tokenize collateral and build trading infrastructure in a regulatory compliant way. Swarm is the first organization in the world to offer tokenized U.S. Treasury bills and public stocks that are tradable on a regulated, decentralized platform. How does Swarm make money? That's a great question. Traders pay fees to liquidity pool owners. For swapping assets, the pool creators set their own swap fee. Before a pool owner receives their fee, 25% of the pool's swap fees, or 0.1% and 0.1% of the assets being swapped, whichever is larger, will be made claimable to Swarm. Interesting stuff. Now you got a token. Yeah, they got a little token. It's the SMT token. I don't think it's the greatest time to get into it, but you can certainly make a note of it. Let's share it here. SMT. Swarm Markets, SMT token. Chart doesn't look as great as Moonbeam, in my opinion. Swarm.com, medium.com, they got a Twitter and they got a Telegram. Be interesting to see what that Twitter looks like. We'll check that out. So total circulating supply is 250 million. So total supply is 250 million. Circulating supply is 46 million. Market cap is 2 million. Does that make you think, darn the chart, 2 million for a market cap? Does that make you think that? Because the chart is just not great. I didn't see, right? So we missed it. We missed it, right? It was less than a penny here on November of 2022. So we missed it, right? Even dropped below that. Zero, like 1 cent, that 0.004. February 8th. Holy man, we just missed it. We just missed it. 0.004, February the 8th. Dang. Dang. Now it's trading at 5 cents. So we missed it. All-time highs of dollars, down 94% from the all-time highs. So that's not bad. But look at these numbers here. In the last 30 days is up 275%, but it started out at a bunch of zeros. I mean, it was just a bunch of zeros here. I can't even see it. But, 1 year is up 42%. 30 days, 275%. 14 days, 441%. So we just missed it. Golly, just missed it. Now, we know in the digital asset space, 441% is cool, but it ain't over. We know that. What do you guys think? 2 million in the market cap. Let's check out the market, see what do you guys think about this Swarm Markets token? In Centrifuge, the people who participate are able to use the Centrifuge token for better gains. So the listings in the market is not great. Uniswap, 120,000 in the 24-hour volume, but that's ETH. But it's a market. On Polygon, using QuickSwap, 16,000. I don't know. You may or may not be able to get it there. But that's it right now. That's the only place to get it right now. It's interesting play. That might be, for me, this might be like a $50 to $100 play right now. Let's see. So yeah, it's on Polygon and it's on Ethereum. What do you guys think about that chart? What do you think about that circulating supply? 2 million circulating supply. The market cap at 2,728,000. 250 million is going to be the total supply of these tokens. And 46 are out now. So I wish that was a little bit more, but that's where it is. So you still got inflation to deal with. But 2 million, you find those things under 5 million market cap. That's like gem numbers, is it not? I think so. I think those are gem numbers under 5 million market cap. What do you guys think? Great article. South Texas Crypto says great articles on Chainlink discussing RWAs, real world assets, and the future world coming for those that want to look it up. I'm gonna share that link here in a second. Right, that's right. Distract you, everyday person, to think it's new, and yet we know that it's just crypto on the blockchain already here. New digital security rules coming. Absolutely, they're coming. New security markets like Securitize.io will grow big, 100%. Securitize, no token, interestingly enough. But Securitize has been in that security tokens offering for a while, right? They partner with Ripple. Trevor LeConte is in the building. What's good, bro? Good to see you. Yeah, we missed a big run. If I don't know. What do you think about 400% in the digital asset space, right? So we missed it when it came out. I mean, it just came out like days ago. And it was a bunch of zeros. I mean, the thing came out, it was, let's see. Or maybe, I don't know when it launched, but according to CoinGecko here, it was 30 cents. And it went up, it shot up to $1.07 when it launched. That's what it looks like to me. And then it crashed down and went below a penny. And now it's on its way back up. So, being 94% down from the all-time high is interesting. So maybe this is not a bad chart. That's from inception. So maybe that's not a bad chart. Maybe Crypto Seeds need to get some of this right now. What do you guys think of that chart? Look at that. That's looking like Moonbeam. That's looking like Moonbeam, because 400%, I mean, that's the most it got up, 4x. in the digital asset space. Forex in the digital asset space. We all know that that ain't nada. That's nothing. I'm about to get some of that. I'm about to get some of that right now. Rodwell, 400% in crypto in the digital asset space. That ain't it'd have been great to get in under a penny, no question. Like back in the V-chain days, grabbing up that V-chain baby before it was a penny. But 400x, 441% in 14 days. I don't know what it launched at. How do you find out the launch price? Does Coin Market Cap show you launch price? Like the day it came on? Guys, let me know. I hate using CoinMarketCap, but if they have that, I'll share it. Trevor LeConte looked more into rail last night, Siege. It's going to be huge. I agree, bro. I agree. I'm about to add rail token to the acquisition. I have not. What did you like about rail, Trevor? I haven't gotten the token. I just have the app. I've used the app. I've shielded my wrapped ETH. Yeah. And I think I purchased some GMX tokens on there as well. I swapped into GMX. I think I did that. Hopefully that went through as well. What do you think about Railgun, Trevor Conte? What do you think? Tell us your thoughts. Share your thoughts. So, guys, what do you think about the chart? What do you think about the total market cap for smart tokens, so for smart markets token? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Love to hear your thoughts on that. I was getting ready to get rid of my notional finance token and changed my mind. Because of the chart, baby. That chart was looking sweet. I don't know, but it's what do you guys think of the smart markets? Let me know in the chat what you guys think about that. What did you think? What you think? What you think, South Texas? I mean, 2 million markets, 2 million market cap. 2 million. I'm pretty sure my trader friends will look at that chart and be like, and it's down 90-some% from the all-time high. That's right. Definitely. Those charts at South Texas Crypto, those charts are definitely the 250 and under plays because chart is so destroyed. It almost cannot do anything but go up. But if it does nothing, goes to zero, then you do not realize much of a loss. That's exactly right. You don't lose much, right? Those 100 to 200, those 50 to $200 plays, I love them. I love them, man. I just love them. Dex Screener or Dex Tools, probably the best place to find launch price for these small micros. Really? What is it? DexScreener.com or IO? I've heard of Dex Screener. Just to kind of give an idea, right? Because if these are platforms that try to grab market share and where the space is going, the tokenization of everything, because Larry Fink already told us what's good. Larry Fink says, yeah, this is where we're going because Dex Screener, I think it's .com. I think I've used Dex Screener once or twice. I don't use it every day though. I need to look into that, see what's going on. I'm gonna share that with you guys. Who's checking if these sites are secure? Who's doing that? Okay. Thank you, South Texas. I'm gonna check that out for sure because I really, really want to know. Oh yeah, yeah. Trevor says I feel Railgun checks a lot of boxes on a basic level: low market cap, new project, narrative, etc. But also the project has legitimate legs and use. 100%. I agree. I got to make sure I get some rail because right now, again, I'm just using the wallet. I'm just using the wallet right now. But I agree with you. And those things are important. The narrative, being a new project, low market cap, those things are important, when you're trying to win in the space, right? So that's kind of where I am on that. This next screen, they don't want to come up. They want to review the security of my connection. Okay. Okay, so the site wants to know that I'm secure, huh? Dexscreener.com. Okay. I don't even think I have my VPN on, and it's doing that to me. What's going on here? Yeah. Cloudflare giving me the checking if the site is secure madness. What's going on with that Cloudflare? Take forever. Anybody have this issue with BitTrue where everything comes up in Chinese on BitTrue? I was using BitTrue earlier today, and boy, everything was in Chinese. Everything had to be translated. And that was on the Microsoft Edge browser, not the Chrome browser. But I'm hoping it's maybe my browser. Like, why is it taking so long to just go to a new site? Like, why is it such a, there it is. All right, so how do I use this? Search the token or pair. Okay, there it is. SMT. It might not even be on. Oh, smart markets. There it is. Okay. Let me share that with you guys. See what's up. Let's check this out together. I need to add this to my tools. Let's see here. Let's add this to my DeFi tools. I've been on this before. Add this to my DeFi tools. This I think it's this browser. I really do. I'll do it later. My God. All right. So I see price 6 cents USD, liquidity 176,000, fully diluted value 15 million, market caps approximately 2.8 million. And it's got some good numbers here. It's up 26% on 24 hours. Okay, how do you check the inception date on here? As far as when it first started trading? Nope, that's not it. Is it here? Let's see, date. That's today's date. How do you check that? What's going on here? 5 million. Somebody bought 5. Oh no, it's 5,700 tokens. Okay. So how do you check, do you know South Texas? How do you check the inception? It's all, it wasn't on South Texas, like take your VPN off. Sure. That's funny. What's going on? Keyless is in the building. Take your VPN off Asia, Siege. That's funny. Keyless is in the building. How are you? I don't know how to use this deck screener, guys. If you guys know, let me know. I want to find out what this token price launched at, and I don't know how to do it. It'll say here, maybe. Smart Markets. Swarm Markets is the world's first licensed DeFi platform. Awesome. The convenience of transparency. Okay, nope. Nope. I want to know what this thing came out of the market as. What price? When it listed. If anybody knows, let me know, because I do want to see what it kind of lists at. But I saw just like a ton of zeros, man, like ton. Yeah. So in any case, I do think I don't know. I'm gonna look into SMT again. Not bad. So Rail and SMT. Rail and SMT. But again, the play we made today was more Moonbeam. More Moonbeam. We got some more Moonbeam. We're going to stake it on the Nova wallet. Yeah, stake it on the Nova wallet for sure. Let me stop sharing. If anybody knows how to use deck screen, let us know. What's this other article you got here? Swiss firm launches token pegged to BlackRock's CSPX ETF. Oh, back finance. Yeah, we covered back finance, bro. We covered that the other day, Trevor. You went on, but we covered back finance. Back finance launches the BCPX tokenized version of BlackRock's that includes major companies. Yep. Yep. Back finance. Yeah, we covered that. Let's check this article out, though. Let's see. Keyless, we've been talking about real world assets and the tokenization of everything. I think you tuned in when we covered that. And the crypto seizures home, certainly not financial advice, not a financial plan at all, but I think the idea of finding out where the industry is going, getting there first, it can be massive if you play it right. Blockchain is just not great. This week, Back Finance launched this week. When is this? February 17th. Okay. Back Finance launched a tokenized version of BlackRock's ETF that includes major companies like Amazon and Apple. The token, called BCSPX, operates on Polygon. So this is a real token, and it's backed 1-to-1 by shares of the stocks. So I can go to CoinGecko and find this token. Let's see. Little b CSPX. Is the token symbol CSPX or let's just see. Let's just see. $428. Let me see something. Let me do CXPX. Okay, so that is it. But I need the Gecko terminal live chart. I need the where you can pick that token up at. So according to Back Finance, a licensed custodian holds the shares of the stocks. That's you see what's going on, all these licensed custodians. So the token should be fully backed. As the token runs on Ethereum, it can interact with various DeFi apps, offering some innovative ideas. For instance, it can be used to mint, maker DAOs, decentralized stablecoin DAI, using the stock index as collateral. Backed Finance expects to onboard more public securities, according to its marketing materials under regulatory framework inspired by Switzerland's DLT Act. These are three categories of users that can get the BCSPX tokens. The first is professional investors and exchange platforms that offer the tokens to their clients. The second category is KYC token owners interested in redeeming the underlying asset. And third category is anyone else on the market except the US, where Backed Finance does not offer the token. In the article, it says normally you could use the VPN to get a crypto asset. That's not available to Americans, but it seems like this one is actually going to be hard to get in America due to KYC. That's okay though, I guess, since Americans can buy the underlying assets without too much work. It says here the token has already launched and there is a Uniswap pool seeded with enough liquidity for trading. However, American traders will miss out on the chance to enjoy speedy swaps of Apple stock and Circle's USDC. Wow. They could also get left behind as assets like BCSPX become integrated in other DeFi apps. Despite this, BlackRock's CEO Larry Fink is optimistic about the future of tokenization of securities. Interesting. Backed Finance, we did cover that the other day. Backed Finance. Let me Google it. But that is going to be the norm. They ain't hanging out with the US. The SEC is protecting us. The SEC is looking out for our better half by not giving us access to what the rest of the world has access to. Thanks for looking out. Let's go here back. Oh, so it's BACKED.5. Yeah, we looked into that. I understand. Not off in the US. Yeah, we looked at this the other day. Sure did. But they still, that token, you still got a KYC. Yeah, we showed this the other day. The track, yeah. Sure did. We did. Yeah, we sure did. We talked about that the other day, South Texas. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, bro. But when there's a way, there's a will. When there's a will, there's a way. Keyless, funny tweet I saw today, Siege. I am going to tag you. It has Kevin blocked from using a crypto platform, and it has USA listed among North Korea and Iran. We are in good company. So sad. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Trevor Conte says, privacy is going to moon and then some. South Texas. Yeah, Panther Protocol. We got some Panther. We got some Panther for sure. South Texas Crypto says, looks like Smart Markets token came out around 15 or 16 cents at the start of the chart. Yeah. Okay. 15, 16 cents. It's 40 something cents now. Privacy is going to moon and then some. Yeah, I agree. But I agree with you big time, Trevor. I just think that Railgun, that project, and what they're looking to do, look, you know, those privacy, if you can have your transactions be just the same or just akin to going to spend $5 on gas, right? If you can just using $5 in cash and go and get gas, if you can make your crypto transactions very similar to that, I think. Trevor Conte going to make a shirt that says crypto everywhere but the USA. In freaking deed. Indeed. Indeed. In fact, let me speaking of VPNs, let me quickly do the sponsor for this channel, which is Hotspot Shield VPN. I love the Hotspot Shield VPN. I just, you know, speed is speed. Absolutely love that. Let me just wait for this thing to load up. Love the speed, and it is the world's fastest VPN if I can get this to load. Hotspot Shield VPN, world's fastest VPN according to speed test. Stay private and access worldwide content. Protect yourself with military-grade encryption, access sites, and streaming content around the world, right? You got to have the VPNs in place. We got to get MetaMask. You got to get that MetaMask on check and make sure we don't have a bunch of limitless transactions that can happen on protocols that you visited, right? And you got to make sure you got that in check as well. VPN is a great way to kind of hide your anonymity, if you will, or provide anonymity for you. I think that's just massively, massively important. Speed is always great. Speed is 1000% great. 4 stars in Apple and Google. Tech Radar, who's in the business of critiquing and grading stuff, technology. It says more than twice the speed, the top speed we've seen from many competitors. CNET, another one, just like Tech Radar, that does critiques and evaluates technology. One of the easiest VPNs to set up and use. ZDNet says VPN that lives up to the freaking hype. Unlock worldwide content with over 115 plus virtual locations, servers across 80 countries and 35 cities. Proprietary Hydra protocol optimizes your VPN to ensure fast, secure connections for gaming and streaming. I love the app, the VPN, rather. I went with premium, right? I don't like to do ad stuff. So premium, I like it. Securified devices, one account. PC Magazine, by far the fastest VPN. Trusted by millions for privacy and security. Again, I went with premium because I don't want to deal with the ads. Don't like it. I love the UI and the UX interface. Absolutely love that. In fact, let me do this, turn that off. And loved, kind of the interface and different things that you can do here as well. Really, really like it. Internet speed test account about us and different stuff like that. Really like what they're doing. They give you the different options you can do. Smart VPN protocols, advanced and shortcuts. Smart PBN, you can put that on if you'd like to do that. Auto protect, obviously, got to have that for sure. And it tells you a little bit about them as well. And I just got to be honest with you, I do like the fact that that it is in the USFA. Some tech people don't. Tech people don't like it. But I do like that. So absolutely, give it a try for sure. If you're interested in doing that, for sure, make sure you do your homework. I used a bunch of third-party, I used 2 or 3 third-party sites as well, besides PC and ZDNet and Tech Radar and CNET and all that stuff before I, worked out the partnership. But I really like a Hotspot Shield VPN. It's been really, really good, fun using it for sure. What else? Let's see, that's it. Let's go back here. All right, guys. Look, that has been, I wanted to bring that. I hope you guys enjoyed that content today for sure. You know what we say, Keyless, find out where everyone else is going and get there first. The tokenization of everything is coming. Larry Fink has let everyone know, CEO of BlackRock. he determines where the market's going to go. And for sure, the tokenization of everything, we're ahead of the game here and the Crypto Seizures fam and channel for sure. And we got to get in where we can fit in. If there's an opportunity to get a centrifuge token, which is CFG, or get the GMT token, right? Those are opportunities that, people may want to consider doing for sure. But my crypto sleeper or crypto new, not new, but Moonbeam, I just think that the token looks good. And when I see digital asset platforms partnering up with these new world asset tokenization platforms like Centrifuge, it's just a win-win because they can win in crypto and they can win in leveraging their blockchains on these platforms. So for me, that was Moonbeam. Absolutely love that chart. We got, we added to our position on Moonbeam for sure. All right, guys, look, I'm going to end this video. I got to get to work. Get to work. I've been up all day and this is my first live stream. But thanks for hanging out. What's going on, Swayze? What's good with you, Swayze? So thank you so much for tuning in and checking out. All the Blue Wrenches checked in today. Love it. South Texas and Trevor Keyless. Absolutely love it. Appreciate you guys being here for sure. RC and Michael O2 Rodwell, appreciate you guys checking in. BC in the Matrix, Terrell, the real big well was first in the building. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Listen, I'm going to end this live stream like I do all of my live streams. Let's see here. Let's do this and remind you guys of this.
Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it.
I'll talk to you soon, guys. See you. Bye.